Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Slime by Palfly Kampling. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these are lines, they're just cosmetically circular, just for fun, but you can treat them as being a line that goes through the cells that it touches, right? So this is a line of length 4, this line skips these corner cells here, and it's aligned with these 8 cells in it. Adjacent digits on the line have to have a difference of at least 2. They're Dutch whisper lines, so it's 1 less than a German whisper. So in Dutch whisper lines, difference of at least 2. So if this were a 3, this could be a 5 or a 6. It can't be a 5 because that 5, but we're ignoring that. Because the difference needs to be at least 2 away from 3, or it could be a 1, because 3 minus 1 is also 2. All right. In addition to that, we have numbered room clues. We just had a full theme week of these, so hopefully you remember, but you might be new to this. So the way numbered room clues work is whatever digit goes next to the clue, say this was a 3, you count 3 away from that. So 1, 2, 3, and you place that clue there, the 2 in this case. So if this was a 5, we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we place a 2 there. Okay, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, this is interesting. So the thing I know about numbered room clues, other than a numbered room clue that's a 1, is you cannot put a 1 as the digit next to it. So I put a 1 here. This 2 would then say, the numbered room clue would say there's a 2 in the first spot, but we already put a 1 there. So that's not going to work. You also can't put itself there, because if I put a 2 here, that's telling me that in the second spot, there's a 2. And that puts 2 2s in the column. That's also bad. So, no 1s or themselves here. I am going to pencil that. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this can't be 5. Okay. We know one of these is a 5. This 5 is on this Dutch whisper line, so this can't be a 4 because it's too close to the 5. Basically, it's an anti-consecutive line, right? You can't have consecutive digits, so it can't be the 5 or the 6. Sorry, it can't be the 4 or the 6. And so this ends up being a 3. Now the 3 does exclude the 2. Yeah, thinking of it as non-consecutive is probably easier. Now, that does put the 4 in one of these 2 places, but this 4 says not there. So this has to be a 6 with a 4 there. This is not a 6 anymore. And so now this cell can't be, it can only be 1, 2, 3, because it can't be a 4, 5, or 6. 4 would put it next to the 5. Okay. So this cell here, so first of all, 4, 5, let's do that. That's these 2 cells. 2 is one of these. I don't think I can do much with that. But it does mean that this cell's not 2. So let's start with 1 through 6 in here. Can't be 5, 6 because of that 5, 6. It can't be a 2 because the 2 is down here. If this was a 2, this would also be a 2. So that's another thing with numbered rooms. You can't put itself in its own indexed place. Unless you're a 1, 1 is open. One can do anything at once. So the other thing I'm going to say is this can't be a 4, because if it's a 4, it makes this a 5, and then those would be consecutive. So we're down to 1, 3 here. We know there's a 6 in one of these 2 because of this 6, and it can't be next to the 5, so we can place that 6. And so this can't be a 4 either. We need a 4 in this row somewhere. That ends up there. 4 makes that a 5, but it also makes this a 1, because it can't be a 3 next to the 4. And then this cell here is a 2 or a 3, but 3 would be next to the 4. So that's 2, that's 3. Nice. I like how that resolved. This row finishes with a 2. And then these 2 digits are 1 and 4. So that's the 1, that's the 4. Okay. 4 does place a 1 right there. So maybe that's how we continue. Maybe. So this column is down to 3, 5, 6, but this can't be the 3, it'll be next to a 2. So this is 5, 6 only. And then so the 3 ends up down here along with the other 5, 6. This column finishes with a 2, 3, 5. Let's write that out. This can't be a 2 because it would be next to a 1. This also can't be a 5 because it would make this a 6. They'd be consecutive. A way to think about this is if you have 2 consecutive digits, and it has a non-consecutive relationship with another cell, that other cell can't be either of those 2 consecutive digits. Like this 5, 6 takes 5 and 6 out of here because it would make them resolve as a pair that are one away from each other. So that's not a 5. 2, 3 removes 3. Just like I said, 2, 3 removes 2, 3 from here. So that's the 5, which makes that a 6. So we can clean this up a bit. This 3, 5 pair makes that a 2, which makes that a 3. Nice. Let's finish these boxes. This is 2, 4. 4 can't be next to 5, so that's 2, that's 4. And this is 1, 6. 6 or 1 works next to both of these 4s. Okay, so let's take a step back. Let's actually fill 1, 4, 5 here. This can't be 1, 5, so that's the 4. And can't put 5 next to 4, so that's the 1 and that's the 5. And then down here we have 2, 3, 6. This sees 3, 6, so that's a 2. And then 3 can't be next to 4, so that's 6 and 3. Alrighty. This is 1, 3. Either can be next to 6. Oh, this is done. This is a 5. That gives us 3 and 5. That gives us 1 and 3. Gives us 6 and 1. We get a deet deet doot in the corner. And then over here we've got 2 and 6 remaining. Oh, and that just resolved by the rows. That's 6, that's 2. Nice. Cool. Once I realized they were just non-consecutive lines, it made it easier to think about because I'm very used to non-consecutive rules. But that was neat. I liked that. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.